Should move that over there. Hello. Happy Sunday. Welcome. Hi there, everybody. Let me know if you're around this beautiful Sunday. I totally understand if nobody is around because it's so dang beautiful out there, but I'm just live doing my thing. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Let me know if anybody's around. I'm gonna clean up last night's debacle that didn't turn into anything. Hi, Beverly. Is it Saturday or Sunday? It is Sunday. Okay. It is Sunday. Sunday. I'm going to clean up a little bit. What are you guys doing today? I got to tell you, I was cooped up. Oh, you guys don't want to know what I was doing. I run a business, so I was figuring out all of I've had to move my corporation. Hi, in coastal Georgia. And so I have to like reimburse and an employee and pay and make sure everything is closed out before I close out. Crafting, of course. What are you guys working on? I'll show you what I'm working on. I'm just cleaning up. I'm cleaning up from last night because last night didn't amount to much. I shouldn't say it didn't amount to much. It just wasn't great. Good morning. I'm in the Pacific Northwest. Hello in Oregon. Okay, I don't know what to do with this stuff. I'm going to try something. Oh, shoot. I just sealed this up. She knows what it is. Giveaway. All right, I'm going to try something. Thank you for downloading all the classes and getting my order ready. Felicia, it's right there. It's on the way out the door. I didn't like what I did last night. I mean, it's not terrible. Just didn't meet the expectation. Painting wooden coasters. I'm going to try something real quick while we're just chit-chatting. And I don't think I printed them up that well. So I need a paper cutter. What do I do with my paper cutter? Hold on. It's going to seem like a little bit of disorganization, but now I can't find anything because somebody needs to give me a good recommendation to a label maker. I had a label maker and it's dead. What did I do with all right. I want to cut this with scissors. I want to cut this with my cutter, but I don't know where I put it. Did I put it back there? Okay. I'm prepping for the last 3 classes this week. Oh my goodness. Hi, happy Sunday. We're heading south. Heading south as to Florida or heading, I don't know where you're currently located. Penny, you're going to have to lay down. Oh, I should look at Costco. That's a good idea. I had a label maker and it's dead, but I need to relabel everything because I haven't put my paper cutter somewhere and I can't find it. But I've packed everything up. I've unpacked it, packed it back again. I'll look. I'm just going to try this real quick. I'm going to try this. here's a 5x7 plate. Oh, it's Loretta. I'm heading south from the North Carolina bike ride. I just crossed over into South Carolina. Well, welcome. So I'm going to try an image transfer real quick and see if this works from these images. I don't know if it's going to work. That's why I need my paper cutter. But I know where another one is. Anyway, I just thought I would jump on today. I am in the middle of a variety of things. I am painting items that I am going to, I don't know. I haven't used a paper cutter in so long. I don't even know if I have the paper cutter the right way. Yeah, I think I do. I haven't used a paper cutter in so long. I normally tear paper. Looking forward to seeing you in Oklahoma. Oh my God, that will be great. August. That's August. I feel like, is this gonna cut? Okay, cut. Happy with my brother label maker. Okay, so that's what I had before and it died. And so now I'm in the habit of not labeling anything, which is causing many a problem because I can't find anything. I'm gonna literally do a jelly. I'm gonna do a transfer. I can't share it because, I can't tell you. I can't share it. In August, I'll be able to share it. Okay, that's 5x7. That should work. Okay, I need a journal. I'm just gonna test something and see if it works. So, I am teaching in Oklahoma in August, if you guys are curious. It's called OKC Painting Palooza. And I do want to talk about what I posted on my blog this week, which people were like surprised. I was just like, hey, I'm going to talk about things and you're going to ask me questions and I'm going to start answering the questions. I get so many questions via email. I get them via Messenger. You guys, I don't check my Messenger. On occasion, some people have my text. Like, don't text me because that's not going to pan out. I don't answer. I try so hard to be so organized, but it's just not a thing. It is. I am organized. But this week I posted a question that came in, and this lady's name was Amy R. And she talked to me about her art journal and where she's at. And I thought, you know what? I've answered this question before. And I love to write. I totally love to write, believe it or not. Something I really enjoy. And every morning I've just been taking my computer out. And I just start writing. So I am going to answer your questions. If you have any questions for me, throw them in the comments. I'll answer them. Would you be interested in teaching at APC Birmingham? Is that Birmingham, Alabama? I've had many people reach out to me. Is that Birmingham, Alabama? The editor of Painting World reached out to me, if that's the same place. Is that the same place? What's APC? I feel like that's it. I've had many people reach out and ask me if I would submit. The answer is sure. Where's Alabama? Is that Alabama? Geography isn't my strong suit. Alabama is probably one of the few states I haven't been to. I know, that's crazy. I'm open to anything. Cole, yes. I talked to her on the phone last week. Yes. She told me she'd let me know when submissions are because deadlines are not my friends. I need some paint. Be right back. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Yep. Cole called me on the phone and I said, please send me, gotta email me stuff. It's so hard. I try to answer stuff And I put things on my calendar. I wonder if this is gonna work. Should I put it in a journal? Ooh, I got a journal I can put it in. Just in case it doesn't work, I won't be bummed. Art and Painting Convention, I think they're changing the name. Oh, put me in on that stuff because I just, oh look, I found a book. Put me in on whatever you think would be good. I'm not great at, what is this? Okay, this is just test. So I can play in here. I don't know if what I'm gonna do is gonna work. I'll let you know when we're ready to send requests for submissions. Yeah, I just need like quick to the point. I know a lot of people have time to like put it on their schedule. I'll probably submit the day of and won't even, probably a great area for me to get to. It's been so long since I've done this. I need a piece of paper that I just threw away. I'll use this. Okay. Yeah. Cole called me on something and she said, hey, can you help me out? I was like, yeah. Black, white. Let's try this. I'm going to try this. Yeah, thanks for keeping me in mind. That's, oh, I got air on me. I'll share what I'm doing if it works. If it, is that a hair? Oh no, that's an imperfection in my, okay. Yeah, I'm definitely interested. So anyway, back to what I was just chit-chatting about. If y'all are interested, oh my, it worked. Okay, let me give it a minute to dry. It worked. Now I need to pick that image up. It wasn't even as white as I wanted it to be. What am I going to pick this up in here? Look at this. I'll be teaching image transfers in August at OKC Painting Palooza. And by the way, that is my own drawing. So I should be videotaping this. I am not videotaping this. This is terrible. I'm supposed to be videotaping this. Okay, but it's working. What is an image transfer? Well, you transfer an image onto your plate. That's my own image. Okay. And I'm going to pull it up. And I'm going to pull it up in this book. If this works, I'm going to be... Okay. Just pull it up in white. Do, 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 do. Yay, because what I printed up, I can't use this live right now for a project. I can't. I cannot share this. You're taking the class anyway. And by August, yeah, I can't. But I can do it for other stuff. If this works, might not pull up. Some of my canvas panels have curled. Do you have any ideas for flattening them? Canvas panels. The panels themselves, like the boards? A panel, canvas. I need to know a little more information, and then I'll answer that question. But I'm going to answer it in writing. You guys have just submitted so many amazing questions. Every morning I wake up and I write. We thought it would be once a month, and now I think I'm going to do it once a week. A canvas panel. Is it very humid where you live? I've never had a canvas board. Okay, let me just I'm going to pull this with white. Do you think this is going to work? How am I going to lay this down flat? I'll try. I normally would do okay. Oh my God, I have so many ideas running through my brain right now. Oh, this is the imperfection is on my roller. It's a hair on my roller. It's not on the, okay, give me a sec. Sorry, there was a hair. Oh, no wonder there's a hair right on my chest. There was a hair and I see it right there, but I cannot deal with it right now. I have to just do this. Okay. So I am going to do image. This is a project I'm working on for something, but I am going to do image transfers in August in Oklahoma. And I can do this on video. Oh, it totally worked. It even worked in this book that isn't flat. Okay. This worked like, even with the hairs on my, look at, you can tell when there's a hair on this. Dang it. That's how easy it is to pick up stuff in these image transfers. There's my hair right there. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna videotape these. I'll teach these to you. Okay. I love me when an idea works. I'm gonna do it again. Okay. I need it. I wasn't quite sure it was gonna work. I mean, oh yeah, I'm going to give you all, you guys realize that's what I've been teaching at a trade show, so all right, I just wasn't sure if I got to videotape these. Oh my God, I'm going to try and paint okay, I got so many ideas right now. That worked. Okay, I'm going to try it again, but this time I'm going to do something different. I didn't get can you use laminating sheets to make stencils? Laminating sheets. Laminating sheets. I don't see why not. It's plastic. But stencils are more acrylic. You guys should probably email me the questions you want so that I could figure it out. But laminating is like plastic. I'm going to try this again. You guys, that was this. I got to wash this thing. I'm going to soak that. So stop trying to use it. Okay, laying said image down. I love it that, okay. Yeah, if you can email me your questions, that would be easier for me then, but I'm loving it. See, I make my own stencils. I probably should like put those out for sale. Okay. Yeah. She's working. Idea, ringing, head. I love when I can experiment. Okay. By the way, things are drying clear and good in here. Don't worry, I will share more of this. I'm gonna paint some wine glasses. The Lotus one, I looked that one up. That one I think is discontinued. I gotta look. Oh, why did I wet that brush? That was from a company. So I'll look that up. I tried finding it. I think it's discontinued. I'm just gonna stand here and just, this is not what I'm supposed to be working on today, just so you know. Okay, but it doesn't matter what I'm supposed to be working on. I would love for you guys to start asking me business questions. I feel like I'm like knee deep in the business stuff right now, and you can do that as well. That's what I was doing this morning. I should just start making the stencils and putting them out too. Okay, I'm just gonna, oh, these can be any color. These can be any color. I don't need to do it. I'm gonna try and pull this up, you guys. I don't know if it's gonna work. Okay. I've been able to set up my studio now in like stations. So now I'm gonna put an easel up so that I can, I don't know what that paint is. If I want to go paint large, I can do that, which I am working on a very large commission piece. So that's hence what brought that up. Okay, where does this go? Okay, let's just do this. I'm just experimenting, so I don't know why I'm trying to be so perfect. I shouldn't try to be perfect. I should just try to paint. Oh, I need more colors here. Okay, that's a question, Loretta, that you should, how do I balance admin? Boy, do I set a timer for everything in my life. Yeah. I need that as a question. I'll write these down. I'll go back. This morning I set a timer. I know that doesn't sound very scientific, but I did. I set a timer so that I would not be, and I went over the timer because I really did need to get what I needed done. Oh my God, this is so good. Okay. But I do, everybody, I always tell kids whenever I've done, what's this color? Ooh. Okay, let's just go in and fill it in with this. Now this needs to dry. I should have videotaped this, if it works. I always tell kids who are going to art school or want to go to art school, make sure you get a business degree. Thank God, because you're going to do a lot more balancing than you think you're going to. Okay, this may not work. What does it look like? I don't know. You cannot see what I'm painting right now, but I can show you what I just did. I am experimenting with something and I wanted to see if it was working. And I will paint something. This needs to dry. Can't use a heat gun. I I just want to get on here and chit chat. But here's a sneak peek. Okay. I was just testing if something was working. I need this to dry. Hello, Jeannie. So yeah, the new thing that I am doing on my website is like Tracy's Toolbox. And we're going to email those out. So I do need your suggestions. I did share something that provoked all of this on Friday, and it went out in a newsletter. So if you're signed up for my newsletter, that's even better. And some days are diamonds, some are stone, thoughts from my art journals. I'll just carry I get a lot of emails. I cannot answer emails because if I answered emails, I would not ever create, which goes back to how do I balance admin time and like creative time. The good news about that right now is I've divided my space up, except for when you see me carry it. This is admin. So I try never to carry, I have 2 computers in here, one here, one there. I try not to carry this laptop because this is from in the house. And so this is admin. I did that this morning. And then the creative time is when I come out here and I just create. So sometimes I need to record video, do this, throw it on this laptop, and I do my editing in other locations. So that way I don't even take my creative time and use it for admin and editing and all that. So that's a really good question. But today I brought this out here and I'm working on a little project to see if it worked. And by golly, so far it's worked. But I need dry time. I need this to all dry. And let's see, what am I currently working on? Oh, that's my face. I'm not working on that, although I should. So what am I working on? You see that over there? That cabinet is done. I should photograph that. I refurbished that cabinet. At the very top, just ignore that little sign, but I am going to put my company name up there. And then I'm painting all those wine glasses. In the middle, I have earrings, and at the bottom, everything custom that I do. And so that's what I've been working on. And the company that I'm going to be, there's a local store, and they would like me to have my goods in the store. So I bought that cabinet. I'm redoing it, putting it in there. I'm putting lighting. Little lighting is going in there. But they want me to have it for their event in place by May 10th. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I'm going to try it. Kay said, I was going to take a nap, but I found you live. I just wanted to chat with everybody while I was coming out here to play. And so that's currently what I'm working on. Painting wine glasses, champagne glasses. Let me see if I can touch them. So things like this. And then I have a little process because they all have to be heat set and that. But I now have the space to spread out, but I was working on the display at the same time. So I bought your wine glasses and apron cloths, and now I feel like I can do this in a few weeks. You can. You can. And that's what's really important. Hi, Connie in California. Anyway, and today I woke up and I had to do admin stuff. I am transferring my California corporation. I had to open up a new corporation. Business, anybody wants to sit down and talk business, I can talk your ear off. But this morning I literally had to wake up and get that done because my cutoff point is April 30th, which is in 3 days. And so May 1st, everything runs through my new corporation. And I literally set a timer and said, okay, I will only do this for, I don't know, whatever, an hour. But it ended up taking 2 hours. I did get everything kind of what I thought needed to get done. And so then I came out here to play, and I just wanted to check in and see what everybody's doing, what they're working on, and then talk to you about the whole, my new feature on my blog post, which under free tutorials, I love to write. I've already written like 5 other things, and now I'm like ready to write 10 other things. Ooh, come on, dry. Can't use a heat gun. So that's really what I'm doing today. And then I was supposed to be driving around in North Carolina to get my way and start doing more stuff with my family, but we decided to come to the house, and we're just going to have dinner and play games tonight. My dad is still recovering, all the things. So I just need to be, we can't sit in the car. All right. Anyway, I was just testing something that worked. Let's do it again. Come on, dry. I added color to this one. I'm just going to force dry it. By the way, this might not work because I'm forcing it. When you force things, they get mad at you. Let's try it. Okay, I'm online. Thank you. I don't put a sign on the door. Okay, here we go. Hi, Penny. Nice sharing the space with you. Please work. This was just a test. This was just a test. I need to paint and play games at the same time. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, it needed to be wetter. It needed to be drier. It did work. Oh, dried too quickly. It did work. Okay, but I got to do it again and let it dry. I forced it. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Okay. It is gonna work. I forced it. Don't force things. If they're not dry, they're not dry. See, this is definitely not dry. It did work though. Okay. I know better. All right. But the first one worked brilliant because I only used one color and didn't force it like a nincompoop. Yeah, we're going to do game night. Hors d'oeuvres and game night. And that would have worked. Pulled right off. Okay. That's okay. At least I know it was going to work. I do need to get a sign for the door when I'm recording because that would make my life a lot easier. Do I have any hand sanitizer in here? Oh, it's over there. Okay. I know this is, I'll paint a wine glass while we're sitting here talking. How about that? I can clean this up later. I just wanted to see if that worked. And just to see what you guys are working on, I am going to record your Artful Journey content possibly today, probably tomorrow morning. So if there's anything you want to see in your Artful Journey and you're a member, I'm supposed to be 3 months in advance, but this past couple of weeks have been kind of trying with everything I've had going on and all the construction. But the construction is done because I can't deal it with anymore. And then, by the way, the construction is done. But the one thing that I'm missing in this space is a utility sink in a bathroom. And yesterday my contractor was over finishing up some work and starting the rest of phase 2, which is outside. It's not anything in here. And I said, I wasn't going to mention this to you, but I really could use a bathroom. and a utility sink. Because then I can have people here. Can't have people, we're not gonna go in my house and go to the bathroom. It seems kind of weird. But this is a commercial space. It could have people here. And he was like, have you thought about putting the bathroom right here? In the little add-on that we had already done. And I was like, what? And then he's like, yeah, but it's going to depend on where your plumbing is and where your water is located. And here at this house, the water is located in the very back, my well. And he was like, oh yeah, that makes things much simpler. And I just looked at him and I went, I cannot do this again. But there is a chance I am going to put a bathroom and a utility sink in a very good spot, which I don't have the money for. Like, that is going to be like stretching it. I'm a very budgeted person. I do not. Did he bring you a porta potty? No. That's not an option. I don't know if you guys know this. I will not go on a porta potty ever since college. It's a thing. And so there's no way I'm making anybody else do it. Hold on. Gotta grab some glasses. So, perfect sense, utility sink, the whole 9 yards. It made sense to me. We stood there, we talked about it, and then I was like, oh my God, this could be conceivably possible. Which is not what I want to do, but I think this guy wants to stay on the payroll over here. And it would be accessible from the studio, but not in the studio. Because here's the thing. You don't want to be in the studio with a group of 10 women. I also have stage fright, performance anxiety. It's now beginning to look like I have a lot of issues. But that would mean I do have stage fright and performance anxiety. If somebody were to go to the bathroom in the studio, like not like if it was just like sectioned off or obviously walls and the whole 9 yards, I wouldn't want it in the studio because you wouldn't want to get up and go, oh, I'm sorry, in the middle of the class I have to go to the bathroom and like pluck a portable door. I don't know. I am going to put the paint racks on the website. That was what I intended to cut out today. So it is an investment in my future, but it's also an investment of being able to have people come here versus me always having to go to other places to teach. People don't know this, but when you own an art studio too, Jeannie, you can send an email to help@yourartfuljourney.com. Yes, exactly. There's a big rule about being on a bus or whatever. I'll put the email up and you can send an email and we'll get you hooked up with the newsletter. I'm sorry if that didn't work. Maybe I had the wrong link. That's a good idea. Let me find the email. Here it is. So anyway, yeah, there's the same rule of if you're traveling on a bus, you know, you don't want to be doing your biz. Where's that? Okay. So it is out another door. Would be totally separate. Wouldn't be part of what's going on. It would be the answer. And I know a lot of people like just go, well, why don't you just have people come over to your house, go to the bathroom in your house? It's like a personal space thing. You know, I got family. I'm a relatively private gal. Get sponsors. Can you sponsor a bathroom? I have sponsors, but I don't think I would ask them for that. I have sponsors. But I believe in where there's a will, there's a way, and this girl is going to figure it out. And I think we figured it out. Because most important to me was the utility sink, and now I'll get a bathroom with a utility sink and a cabinet, and if I even wanted a bathroom, or even if I wanted a shower, that could go in there. I don't want a shower. So, yeah. No, I want my sponsors to pay for what benefits them, and it's not my audience going to the bathroom. I mean, maybe. This bathroom brought to you by Dynasty Brush. No, not happening. Have a wall of things they can buy. Anyway, that was pretty cool to learn that that was happening. Oh, you signed up with an email. Okay, thank you. I'm thinking we're going to come out with that, the Dynasty bathroom. You guys, we cannot say that. I'm sorry, that is just plumb hilarious. I know them well enough I could joke about that. But yeah, that would be a little bit, I like my sponsors, but this one's a little bit out of reach. Like, I budget very safely, and I just don't want to like budget myself where I'm stretching. I'm so weird about it. I make these goals and I say, okay, if I reach the goal, so maybe we should do a GoFundMe. Like, I'll do a telethon and I'll just paint stuff and auction it off until I can tell you the story of this cabinet that I'm working on right now. So when I bought this cabinet, I was broke. I had 3 kids, military family. My kids were all born in a military hospital. And my husband at the time, kid's dad, was like, that's not funny. That is so funny. That is hilarious. Sorry. I just got white zip ties. Y'all know the zip tie story. Anyway, so I bought this cabinet that I'm working on right here underneath at IKEA. I bought it at IKEA for $599, and this was way back when I first started. Way back when I first started. Don't leave paint leaning on something. Anyway, and $599 did not fit in our military budget, and I went home, and that's what I did. I sold artwork until I made $599, and I made back the money within the month that I then had to pay it on our credit card. I put it on my credit card. This piece of furniture is the #1 piece of furniture people ask me about. It has been discontinued at IKEA. It's no longer available. It was, which I think was silly on their part, but that to this day is the one piece of furniture that I went, you know what? I'm not going to have buyer's remorse. I'm not going to take it back. And this was the foundation of my business. And I sold artwork and volunteered and went and taught and did extra things until I made $599 back. I remember that, and nobody ever said a thing to me. So you're right. Maybe I just do a GoFundMe, or we'll do like an artist bathroom drive. Now you know how I run my business. Listen, I think other companies should run their businesses the same way. I mean, Joann's is out of business. I'm just saying. Maybe they should listen to me. Clean your bathroom. No, I'm sure they don't want to hear that now. I know it's not funny. I'll never forget that. And this piece of furniture is probably the proudest piece of furniture I have. And now I have an art studio. So that I just put air conditioning in. The air conditioning is paid off. I saved the money for it. I had a fund. The bathroom, I don't have a fund for. Oops. But we can do a GoFundMe for a bathroom. But that goes to say that when you support a small business like yours truly, many times, if yours truly is budgeting correctly and putting back into their business, that's also another reason to do business. See how I just floated that right around into a big circle? Sometimes people are all like, I always say, like, I try to save money. Not that I'm cheap. It's just I don't want to overspend in my budget. This is a lot of rambling. But you know what? I could do a blog post on this. Totally. Anybody have a question they'd like to ask me right now? Because I'm in truth or dare phase. Yeah. I'll just have to paint a boatload of wine glasses to afford a bathroom. But I feel like right now, how I'm getting my water is through my dehumidifier, my clean water, and then there's a spigot outside, but it's just a pain in the butt. And it would just ease my life, but it's going to cost money. I'll just paint. Did you guys think I was just going to whip it out and start painting? So this is what's happening on a Sunday. I could be a little more planned out here, but now I have to paint 5,000 wine glasses to make a bathroom happen around here. Ew. What are you guys painting today? I wish this was Zoom. I wish I could see you guys. GoFundMe. Oh my, I could just see now. I could just see the funny taglines I would have for funded artist bathroom. It's better than being in debt and stressing, and that causes mental challenges and creative blocks. Think of it as an investment so you can offer workshops there. It really is. I'm sorry, Ronnie Marks. It's done. I will be putting on the painting for a potty party. Ronnie Marks, thank you very much for just making my day. Just flat out. Yeah, painting. It is an investment, and I am challenged by thinking I do want people to come here in smaller amounts of people. I don't want, I could put a lot of people in this space. Amanda just said she's doing her first ever journal page. I should be there supporting you. Creations and change for a commode. I'm sorry, that is. For the cost of a cup of coffee, you too could afford the toilet paper in my new studio. My whole goal has been to set up for that situation. So, I'm sorry, this has just made me laugh That's what I needed. Yeah. Oh my God. So my next art challenge is going to be my next art challenge, which I already have the date for that. We'll just rename it something having to do. I'm doing a few paintings and I have an auction. I would love to come to a class. Do you guys want to all come to North Carolina? Ronnie, you just made my day. I couldn't have come up with anything more brilliant. All right, well, there you go. We're going to have a telethon for my bathroom. You know, starving artists. It really is a game changer for me, though, you guys, because I really, I can't, glad I made you chuckle. I think it would be a super fun event. So many ideas in my head. Ronnie, would you be willing to come paint? You know what? It could be like one of those things where, like, you know how like you sponsor a brick, but we'll put your name in the drywall. You could just, or, you know, I'll etch your name in on the toilet seat or the. This is the Ronnie Marks commode. Ronnie, thank you so much. That just made my day. It just made me laugh so much. If you sprinkle when you tinkle, be a sweetie, wipe Tracy Seedy. By Tracy Seedy. Hey, you guys. One flush at a time. You got that. This is not what I planned this morning. Okay, you guys. I'm in it to win it. I got a budget. We're so funny. I think the contractor who did my ceiling and he was laughing because I was like, "Did you miss me?" You know, he wasn't here all week. He's doing some more work. And then I told him about the bathroom idea. He's like, "This is a great idea." And I was like, "Yeah, it's a great idea because I'm doing your pockets." I put your name on a tile. You could also charge per flood. I am sorry. Number one is $10. Number two is $25. There's a tip jar on the back of the toilet. Oh, I'm sorry. Until this bathroom is paid off, you're going to have to tip your server. I feel like they're asking for tips for everything. That's coming next. Oh my God. This is a telethon for toiletries. I'm getting paint on my nose. I'm sorry. What? Oh my God. It's such an ingenious thing, though. I really think it's going to open my business up, literally. Oh God. What time is it? It's 2:39. This is just, I think at any moment I could have this toilet seat paid for. I don't know why my nose is itching me so much. For every X dollar pledge, you'll get the graffiti. Yeah, people could sign their name in my bathroom. I would love it. Do you know Howdy Doody's sister name? I don't remember. I do remember Howdy Doody, but I think that was well before my time. I'm not claiming to even know. Oh my God, that is just making me. Hey, look, I just paid for, What did I just pay for? A faucet? 2 wine glasses. Anybody want to buy 2 wine glasses to go toward my... Oh, these are champagne glasses. These are really... I normally set up a production line, but I can only do 2 to 4 designs per, so I have to... I just do them 2 at a time now. Oh, God. Sorry, that was... We're going to need, obviously, a soap sponsor. We're going to need the, what are those little butt gaskets? We're going to need a butt gasket sponsor. I mean, there are plenty of opportunities here to drop a dime on my bathroom situation. Oh, this is going to make me laugh if next week the contractor comes back and I say, I made the money back. You can paint the toilet seat in glass. Deco earth paints cover inner surface and then seal. Just the lid of the toilet, not the seat. But how fun. Ronnie, can I put you on the planning committee or like my bathroom board? We're going to need a board for this. This is I'm gonna have to recruit help for this. Oh, you guys, I can paint more of these. Look, I'm just gonna keep going. Oh, God. I could see me now. For just the cost of a cup of coffee, you could help this artist get started. Drop a dime for bathroom time. Oh my God. I hope nobody is jumping into this live conversation and going, is she for real? She literally runs don't forget a bidet. Oh my God. I've run so many scenarios through my head about how I could do this. And that was meant to read a class, Rita's glass, not class. I mean, if we're going to do this, I would like to upgrade to the nice gold toilet seat that's heated and that has music and it's lit up so when you go in there, you don't miss. I have to decide if you want a bidet or not. Listen, we're only going to be able to put a bidet in there if we get extra funding for this situation. All I wanted was a utility sink, a cabinet, and now this place has got a gold toilet seat. It's sponsored. The good news is I'm going to be able to tell my contractor, we're all set. I got it covered. Yeah, don't worry. I feel like blindly I could make this money back. Oh, gal. I didn't even see what I was painting. Looks good. Oh no, they're heated and there's ones that do offer music. Yeah. When you live in California, you've seen everything. I don't think North Carolina would take to that. My neighbor said to me the other day, boy, you're sure doing a lot of work over there. And I was like, I wonder if I should invite her over because I wonder if she wonders what I'm doing. But I do have plenty of parking. There's a fire pit. I mean, this could be really great. Bidets are around $50 on Amazon. Okay, so I am just gonna, hold on, I gotta shut up and keep painting. I gotta afford a bidet. The least Dynasty can brush just do. Oh my God, I literally am gonna have to tell. I have a meeting on Monday this week with them. If they knew what I was talking about right now, they're going to be like, they would not be surprised about me. This is why I never understand why people ask me to teach anywhere, go anywhere, or do anything. Because I could just come up with, this has all been fueled by you guys, not me. I've not participated in any of this conversation. The Dynasty throne. Yeah, but look, I mean, I could have this paid for and in. You walk in and it's literally wall-to-wall sponsorship. You walk in and there's like, help this artist get a bathroom. But here's the thing about this bathroom too. My parents are on board. They offered to help me with the budget. Because when you're in my studio, in order to, if you have an inkling for a tinkling, yeah, that was like a half an hour ago for me. So I have to like be really conscious because I am like running in there, and if the dog gets in the way. Do you have a Costco in Wake Forest? You can get plumbing supplies cheaper there. The Costco is coming to Wake Forest. Ronnie, where do you live? Costco's coming to Wake Forest. I kind of live in the country. I don't know what I'm painting right now. We're just going to go for it. I live in the country. I do. I think I live in the country. I live even more in the country than I lived in the country. Yeah, if a woman wants something, we're going to be resourceful to get it. I'm kind of mad at myself though, because from a construction standpoint, that's what my schooling was in. I should have known the obvious place to put this bathroom. That's what bothers me. Oh, you live in North Carolina, Ronnie? Listen, my dreams of getting my bathroom painted by Ronnie Marks is happening right before my eyes. Or that could be Northern California. That's what I need to do, is just get a bunch of decorative painters and just say, hey, you guys could all come over here. It'll cost you whatever a seat. We'll do classes all day. Oh, Northern California. Okay. I used to be in California. I'll just get a bunch of decorative painters to come over, because then they'll just go in there and paint the town red in there, and I'll pay for that in 2 minutes. What was I just going to paint? Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I mean, they're sweet. They'll understand. Right now, I think Doxy, my mentor, is rolling over and saying, Tracy, you've come up with some pretty crazy things. You're embarrassing me. Sorry, Doxy. A girl's got a dream. Or she's saying, go girl, get it. Oh boy. Well, this was enjoyable. Did you all learn anything today? Yeah, you guys, as a housewarming present, don't come over unless you have faucets, toiletries, a bidet. Yeah, that's a good idea. Sorry for anybody who's watching this live and rewinding or watching the replay. There was probably nothing of substance other than y'all made me laugh, and that made my heart sing. But I am onto this. I think Doxy, you know what? Doxy is literally the one who said, keep doing you. So I think you're right. I think she's going, okay, you've come up with some pretty crazy things, but I've learned how to fund my bathroom for the basement. Oh. All you got to do is work for it. Listen. Nothing in my life has come easy. I am the poster child for Rosie Riveter, work for it. I'm sure you all learned business sense today, how to host your own GoFundMe for a bathroom. And that's so funny because even in a time of need, I would never take money or accept. But I do believe in working for things, where and when I can. So all I got to do is just paint faster. My bestie already is planning to buy wine glasses from your cabinet. I have been to that shop. It's a perfect place for your wares. Kim, do you think so? Really? That makes me feel so good because I'm just a little nervous. I can't seem to make my way a bathroom membership. punch card. Every 5 visits, your 6th is free. Maybe we'll make that 10. You know that I'm going to joke about this until. It's called the Green Hill in Franklinton. That makes me feel so good. Oh, Lorida's out. She lost signal. That makes me feel so good because I don't think I'm making my way. I think there's a queen of art here that, like, she teaches, she has her stuff, so I don't want to, like, step on anybody's toes. And she's very well known, I guess, in the community. So I'm trying to, like, find her and say, hi, how do you introduce yourself to another artist? So you're like, hey, I'm here to make peace. Oh, where'd this come from? That's too big. Do you know, finding your way? I mean, I was one of the artists who was, I guess, in my own, this sounds boasty, which is not, but I lived in a small town before. And after years and years of volunteering and being on committees and submitting my art and painting wine barrels, I guess I was that artist. I guess some would say, like, oh, she was pretty well known. I don't know. But I was always welcoming other people and saying, how can we work together? How can we collaborate? I'm hoping that she likes me, and I don't know. But, like, I got to be careful because I went and toured the place. I can't make coasters because somebody else makes coasters. I can make plenty of earrings, so that's what I'll be doing next. All of my hand-painted glass is fine, no vases. So see, I'm already, like, checking my P's and Q's because I don't want to be the artist who comes in and thinks, but what if they don't like me? Oh my God, did I just go back to high school in 10 minutes? Franklinton can handle 2 art queens. Dancing queen. I think so too. I think it's like the only thing. I would just love to collaborate with other people and work together. I'm not here to take over. I don't care if you carry coasters and I carry coasters, but I don't want to compete with anybody. So I went in, I learned what they all make, no vases, oops. And I don't want to step on toes. I don't even need to teach there because I can teach at my own facility once I get a bathroom. Once I do the toilet telethon. It's so crazy when you have to think that way, but I am trying to get to know people, and the only way I get to know people is getting out of here. So tonight I'm just inviting my parents over. Come over. Not possible. Not like your collaboration is, yeah, it's. So that's what I'm doing. But I thought too, it would only be right to go into the store and find out what they carry, what I can't carry. And I understand the mindset of you don't want to, obviously as a store owner, cause issues as well. So I think she was doing a brilliant job. And nobody paints wine glasses, so or I'm going to paint other things other than wine glasses. I'm doing, I've got champagne glasses. I have tumblers. So I'll make my way, but I got to do it. And I feel like it would be important to be there for the Mother's Day event and just put myself out there, if that makes sense. The camera is facing that way. Okay. Oh boy. Anyway, that's my, please stop. I'm trying to be serious. Actually, I'm trying to start a GoFundMe for the bathroom idea. Why are you laughing? He literally just laughed and walked out. Like, terrible idea. You know what? I don't know why people don't take me seriously. Ooh. Okay. Anyway, I'm learning. And thank you, Kim, for giving me the vote of confidence, because I'm going to, if you tell your friend, candy dishes, can you paint those of glass trinket boxes? I need to know what those look like, Ronnie. I'll paint anything. Did that paint off your, do that paint off with your brother and sell tickets? Lisa! Lisa, you know what my brother does? My brother comes over here. He's in trouble with me right now. No, he's not, but he is. He comes over and he's like, hey, could you do me a favor? Could you laser engrave this cutting board? It takes me half a day. And then he invites like so-and-so over. So he owes me. Yeah, come on over. My sister. No, running a business here. Half a day yesterday to make a gift. Which, of course, I'm going to do for family. But I'm a busy girl here. Listen, I'm going to do that paint off with my brother for free. Because I think that's a brilliant idea. Okay. Look, I just got salad. Okay, I was going to do plates. But you got to paint the bottom of the plate, like clear black glass plates. I'm going to go buy those. That was a really good idea. I said no yesterday to the guy who just laughed at me. But he thought I should do plates, and I said no. The Lazy Susans, I'm going to do those as well. The store already said brilliant, and she thinks that will do really well. And I'm just, we'll send you pics of glassware and stemware ideas. Ronnie, my email is this. Listen, I'm talking to the queen right there. Okay, that's my email. Any ideas you guys want to send me, just don't anticipate I'm going to answer you back, because I'm lucky if I can answer my parent. My dad emails me, and I'm like, Dad, why don't you just call me? You live 18 minutes door to door. Why don't you just come over? Yeah, I can do reverse painting. I mean, that's how I do jelly art stuff. Okay, look at that. I just painted 4 wine glasses while we were talking. Champagne glasses. What's next? Ooh. Might as well do 2 more. I had 2 more sit. I think I forgot to wash those. All right. Anything else that you guys can think of other than your brilliant ideas that are now gonna get me a bathroom? Deborah in North Carolina. I'm in North Carolina. We're doing a telethon for my, no, I'm kidding. We're not doing a telethon. I'm just being a funny person. Where are you in North Carolina? I'm in North Carolina. I'm trying to make friends. But I have to buy a bathroom before I can make friends. I promise. I've only had water today. I haven't even eaten. So yeah, these the champagne glasses, these are going to be for painting champagne bottles to go with the glasses. I thought about that, but they'd have to be empty. And what do you do with an empty champagne bottle? Because I have painted I Am the Queen of Presents. Cindy, you're in Raleigh. You're only like probably 20 minutes from me. Perfect. Salisbury, about an hour and a half from me, like Salisbury steak place. So this is all doable. We could do something in my studio if I get a bathroom. When I retire, I'm moving to Franklinton, maybe next year. Kim, what? Most people don't even know where Franklinton is. Maybe if I would have really checked this out. Ronnie is literally doing, we'll send you an email just so that you can get surface ideas and painted pieces for your paint for a potty. Well, you can't sell alcohol. Like I paint champagne bottles for my friends when they get married. Don't ask me, please. No, I went through a phase of painting so many champagne bottles and glasses that I got tired of it, but you can't sell alcohol. Make a wine. Oh, I did buy candles. I am doing candle holders. Nobody had candle holders. You're in a great, thank you for saying it. I'm having a hard time meeting people. Hold on. I don't know if people drink, because my bestie retired there. This bathroom is a done deal. Get your bestie over here. You let me know. So I bought candle holders because I figured this wasn't a vase. Mason jars. Excellent idea. Yeah, because there's a lot of sweet tea lovers around here. But I've always been known for I don't want martini glasses. I don't like painting those. I don't like painting margarita glasses. But I did buy these. I thought these would be cute. I put the candle in them. We're going to try that idea. Yeah, I really do love the area I'm in. It's just kind of a little bit, when you got to drive somewhere versus California. In California, when you say, hey, it's 30 miles away, it means it's 30 minutes away. Now I've noticed when something is 13 minutes away, it is a half an hour away. You have to double it. I don't know why that is, because it's back roads everywhere. There are other candle holders. Yeah, I'd be interested. I just don't. We stayed in Raleigh last week and rode our bikes along the Neuse River. Loretta, the Neuse River in Raleigh. I live 20 minutes from Raleigh. My brother lives in Raleigh. I thought I saw you were in Raleigh. Yeah. Oh, I bought those. Hold on. I have these. These are in the display as well. I thought that was pretty. Oh, you guys are giving me so many ideas. I always feel like I need to inspire you guys, but the inspiration is coming back tenfold. Yeah, I just am a really easy peasy, light and squeezy kind of gal. I like the mason jar idea. I didn't think about that. That's a really good idea. Loretta, Falls of Neuse, the Neuse River is not that far. I was just in that area. Paint mason jars with solar lights in them. That's a good idea. This is the other thing about me painting glass. I'm like a bull in a china shop. Do you know much? I lose so much inventory because I break it myself. What is this? What is this? I don't drink coffee. It's not a teacup. What is this? Is this coffee or hot chocolate? I feel like it doesn't fit very much. I think Ronnie Marks is like, holy crap, I've met this lady and she really knows nothing. But now that I'm painting for a purpose here, that's a coffee cup. That's what I thought. Wouldn't that look pretty painted? Put frog tops on the hot toddy. Kim, we're gonna be friends. Put frog tops on the mason jars just so they can hold flowers. Oh, the mason jars. Ooh, what are frog tops? Put frog tops? What's a frog top? Okay, so Irish coffee. Okay. I'd like a painting on the edge of a large mirror. Kelly, are you commissioning me to do that? A frog top. Ronnie, could you just be on my committee here and just help me? When you say frog top, So it's like the top, and then you put the mesh to arrange the flowers. That I've seen on TikTok. Such a good idea. A frog is an insert lid with holes to stick the flower stems in. Is this a reverse inspiration helping? What? Okay. This is an is that count as a vase? I could put the holes in this thing. I thought that was some sort of joke about frogs. I looked up frog top and there's frogs on tops. Okay, that's not. Okay, that is such a good idea. Look at this. Look at that. They make it even for straw holders. Oh my goodness. Flower mason jar lid, metal flower organizer, frog lid for regular mouth mason canning jars, bouquet easy arrangements. What? I am doing this. Yeah, we're gonna need a few committee members just to keep me painting. It'll be like an assembly line, and all I do is start painting. We're gonna need somebody for market and research. We're gonna need somebody to buy me the supplies. Then I will paint the supplies. Then we have to make sure we heat set everything, market it, price it. I label everything. This is so great. Now I wonder if she's gonna. This is so great. Ronnie, are you taking a cut of this? I am doing this. Ball jars are so cheap. This is $9. I want this for right here. Look at this cute little straw idea. Oh my God. Where have I been living? Is this something I didn't know about and I should have known about? Do you think they're going to count that as a vase? No, I don't think so. Okay, I'm getting ball jars. Where can I get ball jars? Okay, I'm writing it down. Where's my list? I got to remember that. I thought frog top was something. That's such a good idea. Frog tops. When Lisa said ball jars go on sale during canning season. Lisa, when is canning season? Rachel said, I love when your gears start spinning and I want your top. Okay. This will cost you more money, and this is for me to afford my commode. I'll just start. No, not a vase. I will help you with supplies in an email. Okay, I gave you my email in the comments, Ronnie. Look at this. I got this nice mechanical pencil. Look at how thick this lead is. It writes like a dream. So I love this thing. Okay. That is the answer. I'm putting earrings in there. I got some other jars. I didn't like them. Oh, usually like spring through autumn. This is a great idea. And then this isn't just alcohol related items. Because I want, they could even use the ball jars for just drinking out of. Because everybody loves a good sweet tea. Flower power poopery. Okay. So I have painted 4. Did I only paint 4? I thought I painted 6. Oh, no, 4. Okay. This is such a great idea. That's what I'm doing. But she said, I'm up in this grill. These are not expensive either. Frog lid. Why do they give it that name? That's silly. I need it just lickety splitty, and I need it at cheapest cost, because when you're painting for retail, yes, decorative straws in ball jars. Visual is everything. I'm here. I'm here for it. Yeah, I can get stuff wholesale, but I'm on a time crunch. Ronnie, do you know anybody who sells these wholesale? I'm opening wholesale accounts everywhere I can. I just got all my business stuff straightened out. It has been just a nightmare trying to get out of California. Do you know what getting out of California is like? Harder than living in California. North Carolina state flower is the flowering dogwood. Would look nice on those plates. Diane? Yeah, anything I can get wholesale is what I'm doing. Flowering dogwood. It's a good idea for me to know too. Oh my goodness, I'm obsessed with these trees. I have one of them in my front yard. I have a pink one. Right now, flowering, those dogwoods are absolutely amazing. 2-pack white dogwood. Okay, I know what they look like. That's a really good idea. I should just be painting things that are, what's the North Carolina state flower? Oh, that is the state flower, wait. Oh, Ronnie, I moved I lived in San Diego for 28 years. Here's a little bit about me. I like walks on the beaches. No. I lived in California for 28 years, and I moved to North Carolina October 1st. I don't know if you've seen my, Vora said yard sales. No, this girl does not do yard sales. She tries. This is my new, hold on. This is my new art studio. Do you not know, Ronnie, I mean, why would I expect that you'd even know this? Let me show you my new art studio. Okay, yeah, I'm not from SoCal, but oh, that's not my camera. Okay, so this is my new art studio. Obviously, everything is just, yeah. So I moved all the way across country, and I have, my art studio is almost as large as my house. My house is small. I've been following you, and I've seen the studio. Love it. Okay, yeah. I didn't know. Sorry, didn't know how much you knew. And moving from California and moving your business is like a whole thing. You need a new EIN number. You need all of the new things. But doing business outside of California is a lot less expensive. I was incorporated in California, and it is pricey. But I call that the sun tax, and I absolutely loved living in California, and I do miss it. I don't know where you are in Northern California, but I love Northern California too. And I just appreciate all of the ideas, because right now we're sponsoring a potty party here. No. But I've done lots in here. I've done lots in the studio, which I'm super proud about. Everything I've paid for. One more. And the bathroom would be extra. The state flower is the dogwood. The state bird is the northern cardinal. Oh, Ronnie, you live in Napa Valley. So gorgeous. So gorgeous. I love Napa Valley. Yeah. Been many a time. Love Napa. Okay, so that is the state flower. The flowering. Thank you. I need to know these things. The California state flower was the easiest thing to paint in the whole wide world. The poppy. But this dogwood thing, I think I'm going to paint a few dogwoods. How hard can it be? Just a bunch of white and pinks. I'm going to try it. Painting pots and moonshine glasses here for indoor plumbing. Moonshine, maybe that's the thing I should be looking at. And I'm also realizing that bless your heart can be used in 87 different ways. Okay, I need to paint these dogwoods. I'm going to do that next. My head is full of ideas, so I appreciate all of the help because obviously I am truly who I say I am when it comes to affording the little amenities. It's so funny. Oh, I definitely will show you guys how. I have, oh, absolutely. If I do it, I teach it. I love that. That's how I work. Any idea that comes buzzing over here is probably going to be buzzed right back out. But I'm definitely going to give credit where credit is due. I had never heard of a frog top. But the sarcastic way is the best way. Kim, some people get me and some people don't get me. And I always say that sarcasm is my love language. Which it really is. Somebody who gives me a sarcastic thing back, I like go, you are my people. But not in a bad way. I don't like sarcasm that is mean. Clay pots are a wonderful idea. I went through a clay pot phase. And Ronnie, I used the, it's coming to my brain. Patio paints. Is that what you recommend for that? Clay pots are, to me, it's a bit of a time sucker because that clay absorbs the paint so much. And then, you know, I saw you doing jelly plate stuff earlier, but I had to leave. Wanted to ask if you would ever do gel plate lessons in your artful journey. I have, Denise, and I'll do it again. Yes. If you look up jelly arts in your artful journey, the answer is yes. Multi-surface or patio paint, seal first. Yep, okay. Yep. That's what I thought. I've done them before. I did them when I worked with Deco Art, and I didn't get as much happiness out of them. But maybe I need to revisit that because I feel like I live in a very, I think that's well worth looking at. Glass flower pots, haven't seen them. Like, you mean ceramic? I would do that. Yeah, Denise, I'll do it again because I was actually just, working on, I think about like longevity, easy to transport, all of these things. I do have the earth paints. I would definitely consider teaching a class in that versus me. Patio paint is best for clay pots. Yeah, I have it. I remember Donna Bush. Y'all remember Donna with Deco Art, and she taught me how to paint clay. She was telling me, you lay the paint. She was really a great teacher. But I worked with her on some stuff. And I don't know if that's like me. It has to be me. Like, obviously, champagne glasses scream me. flowers, anything like that. But I do try to do things that are usable and people want to buy. So I'm learning a whole new area here. I lived in wine country before, so wine glasses, I mean, they sold them at all the local wineries. I lived at a place that had 48 boutique wineries. This is a little bit of a different area for me. So I think the mason jars might resonate more over here. That's what I was thinking about. I don't want to make a display full of all wine glasses and then they don't like that. But I still ship out stuff to my local wineries back in Ramona. And they sell my stuff in Old Town, San Diego. I need to restock all that. I just have had a time off party just for getting my life back together. But you guys have just filled my brain. I don't know why this turned into an Inspired Tracy time, but I appreciate it. I stayed on a lot longer than I've been on here for an hour and 35 minutes. I just wanted to inspire you guys and say, hey, if there's anything you want to ask me, go for it. Yeah, you think they will like them. Okay, good. I'm finding out that I think they will too. It's just, you got to know your audience. And like knowing, like you said, quizzing myself in the state flower, the state bird, all of those things are like, why wouldn't I be doing that? So we'll see what happens out here. But I'm going to go paint a dogwood right now on a wine glass. I want to make my way and for people to know who I am for who I am. I'm not going to like weave and change me to get there. You've inspired us. Time for us to give back. Oh my God. Kim, I'm just so excited when you retire within a year in Franklinton because I don't know anybody here. I mean, my parents who are coming over in approximately an hour and a half. And Cindy, I know Cindy now in Raleigh. That's so amazing. I always feel like with inspiration, it just circles back to you in such amazing ways, and I'm so blessed that way. And Ronnie, daisies and sunflowers are always favorites. My hottest sellers are daisies, poppies, and sunflowers. I kill it in the sunflower department. Don't know why. Everybody loves them. Okay. I know. I just need somebody who like comes over and hangs out and holds me accountable to just paint. That's what I need. Ronnie, I can't thank you enough, too, for sharing your wisdom as well, because this has been a little bit of a challenge for me figuring out and relocating and going from knowing people to... Y'all think it's really easy for me to go out. You think I'm very extroverted. I'm actually tend to be introverted. So it's hard. I'm an introvert extrovert. What I like to do is I like to be in small groups. And I don't really like to go out and meet large people. Not large people, large groups of people. I don't discriminate. That came out totally wrong. Anyway, I don't know if that even made sense, but I've always had a very difficult time unless, I used to have wing women, but, and I'm 55, so I'm not 55 yet. I'm turning 55. So it's very difficult. It is, I do better if I have somebody with me and I go, okay, I'm just going to go in and I make it a goal. And every time I go somewhere, I'll send an email and I will see you in August in Oklahoma. Thank you so much, Ronnie. That means a lot to me. You guys, this meant a lot. Sometimes people step up and step into your life in ways and they just provide you that little thing that needed to tip you over the edge and give you inspiration to just keep going. I'm telling you, just keep going because I know it'll happen. Yep, may the 4th be with you. Okay, thanks for spending the last hour and a half and 30 days. This live will disappear for free. Anyway, I'm not putting it anywhere. And if you want to know anything, just ask me. Keep your camera on and I'll get wine and watch. Rachel, where are you? Wait a minute, I'm on the East Coast. Where are you that we start drinking wine at 3:24? Wait a minute, it's 3:24. I'm waiting to have champagne with my mother tonight. I should give her a glass. I'm going to go paint. I'm going to set a goal, accountability. I'm going to paint 6 more champagne glasses. I'm going to go get a glass of water, a little sandwich, and I have to go all the way into the house because I have an inkling for a tinkling. I got to go into the house. But if I didn't, I'd be able to run over there and go. I'll talk to you all later. Have a wonderful evening, and don't forget to do something creative every day. Talk to you later. Thanks, guys.